Hello, my friends, and welcome back to yet another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robin Ek. I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. As last we left off, our adventurers are in the old capital city of this region called Varil. They came here in some days, 1 or 2 days ago. They came to the Alabaster Spire when they met several people that work there, but one of the archmages there helped them to remove a blood mark that they have received probably from an individual called Leon that has been more of an antagonist during this campaign so forth. They don't really know what he's planning, what is it really planning in this campaign, but he has been doing some dealings all over this region and assumedly being a part even from the beginning. But they came to this town in the search of resources and also stocking up some new items for the adventure that they have soon to be revealed. They were the Archmage Quarendar tried to usher them away in a rapid haste away from the city, but the adventurers felt there was something at miss, and they decided to stay here in town instead. But it wasn't it was not so long after this that they were actually some repercussions that they stayed. They stayed in the old inn called the Old Tankard, where they had encountered several things during these days. Some of the party members has sent away some messages away here in Varil, sending a message to the Tres Chateaux that exist here in town to have an audience and also a dinner with him, telling that she is staying in the Old Tankard and that she wishes to have an audience. And also sending another message away from to another land distant here. And they met also with the Archmaester of this town in the Dawn-Crest Sanctum, where Garbod, the party's cleric, talked a little bit about what he had done in Rostpike previously, defeating the moss monster there, and the leader wanted to congratulate Garbod and wishes him to higher up, gain another upper part of the ranking system, and also join him for some artifact discovery during later in the night. But as they were going back towards the pub or the inn of the Old Tankard, the others were ambushed in some sort. But before they were ambushed, a little ghost from the past, from Blinky's past, an old comrade that she has met in her time in Karil, a tabaxi known as Siren, and his crew that has been here in town making some heists and making some illegal activities that Blinky provided with a mysterious magical coin that could open a door, a specific type of door that they wanted to. So Blinky and the other gang met up with Siren in the Old Tankard, talking about alliances and talking about some other stuff as well. And Rill received a package, which Rill opened up in her room, changed a little bit, and the only thing that she discovered within this box or this package that she received were this black rose with very longer thorns, which she realized that she has seen before. Is more of a symbol of something of her past. And all of a sudden the door knocked, and a mysterious creature rummaged into her room and started to give reports to somebody that she was not having any weapons, and it was easily to go in and have a conversation. And after that, Leon appeared in the room as well, and started to have a conversation with Rill, and were more desperate than previously that they have encountered him, using his telekinetic power to trying to forcefully take the memories of where the scepter is that they have in their possession. Instead, Rill was guarded by her new patron and forced the telekinetic power towards Leon as well. And also, Leon apparently wanted to talk in another form, the true form, and reveal that he was not a dark elf, he was a changeling, same as Rill. And they tried to have the conversation, but after telekinetic power happened, Leon fled, and so Rill followed suit. But in the rest of the tavern, a battle broke loose with some assassins with specific abilities of fog and shadow abilities, harmed them, but also harmed citizens. The battle lasted not so long, ended with a person getting tied up and some people gathered about. And one person got killed as well. And several of... they have killed 2 of the civilians in the pub. One of them was saved, one of them was perished before the gods came. And during the time when the guards came, Garbod, the group's cleric, threatened their tied up the assassin that they luckily had tied up with their magical rope, threatened him that it is time to talk or you will perish by my hands. And the guards were also there to listen and hear everything about this. And they were so afraid of this group, so they put them in handcuffs and took them towards the Varil prison. And also Blinky, after the battle has been happening, Blinky ran up to the room where Rill was, discovered that Rill has probably fled throughout the window, and called into the sky, and a new friend, a magical friend, appeared. A beast with long wings, 4 legs, huge horns, and a huge beak, having this dark and red colorization and the feathers. And together they flew up into the sky, alerting the guards that there was some beast in this city now. But Blinky is searching for anything that is happening to her friends or something else. But before we go into tonight's episode, my friends, let us introduce you to the cast. And here we have the cast. How are you doing, friends?
Well, hello.
Hello.
Are you ready for some D&D?
Yes.
We are. And also, my friends, it's very sad because our friend Kalle Garbod is not here today because he's a little bit tired, preoccupied, tired, and it's a lot of things happening in life.
Time off.
Yeah, he needed some time off. And
the image on his position tells you everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, it does.
Yeah, so we will unfortunately miss Kalle this session, but he is in our heart, and we will hope that that Garba doesn't die. So let's continue.
That would be awkward.
So, is there something else you want to talk about before we go into tonight's episode, my friends?
no.
Good luck, everybody.
I was thinking, have we already been taken to the prison, or are we on the way to prison?
You're on your way. You're on your way towards the prison. But first, Blinky.
Yes.
As you and your magical new friend are in the sky and you're flying towards a higher altitude. Altitude? Yeah.
Mm.
And I want you to make a perception check to see if you manage to see. What do you see?
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out for anything generally that's gonna alert me. Ooh, perception.
Like arrows?
Yeah. What is that? That's first 19. That's actually a 22. That's kind of good.
That's good. You're seeing a couple of things that you are that as you are flying up and in an altitude a little bit above the city. The city's only in the district that you are in, like around the old market and the dark coin, sees you flying with this creature around, and people are shouting.
Yeah.
And as you're flying and you're looking towards behind you, you can see there's a large group of guards that are splitting the guard groups in two. That a group of 4 individuals running towards your direction and pointing towards you in the sky, and there's another group of like 4 or 5 that are taking Thalion, Videl, and Garbod towards one of the northeastern gates, and it looks like they are over here now getting towards that gate and presumably going towards the prison as well.
I didn't realize. I thought it was wait, I have to a path here.
Oh no, you have to go around. And as you're looking about, the last thing that you can see there, you don't really see Rill at the moment, or anything that looks like Rill, until you see somebody like gently levitates down into the ledge, to the edge of like the cliff, and starts running towards this direction.
And I can tell that it's a woman.
It is a woman with
that's
a beautiful long dark dress.
Alrighty.
And also some feet forward from her is another individual that is
Some
running.
forward.
Yeah.
1,200
Like 1,000.
and something.
Yep.
You did the calculations on the
I did.
Is very far away from, but you can see, because with a 22, you can see that there is a chase going on the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
So, but nothing else that I know that Blinky has in her mind.
Okay, good. No distractions. Okay, first things first. The guards are coming, and they're coming my way. Right.
They're pointing towards, and goes like
Towards
underneath. They cannot really do anything. It's more like pointing at the creature that is flying.
I'm just gonna double check one thing. Use action to draw within 30 feet. If I drop a card of illusion from the bird, does that work? Or do I have to physically put it on the ground myself?
Nah, I can allow. You can pull something.
I
What
just
do you
kind of wanna, like, oh shit! No, that was a bad idea. I'm just gonna rummage through find my cards, like, alright! And I'm just gonna pick one, and I'm gonna throw it behind me, so it lands and distracts them. And
Please be a horde of goblins.
no, please do not do that. How do I roll? There's 34 cards. At the
24. It's a 24 cards.
no, 34.
34.
But how do I roll that? Because they don't have numbers next to them. Oh god, this is hard. There must be a smarter way to do this. I can just do this, and I stop my finger at the thing I'm throwing. Do you want to do that? Or should we just...
Wait. I
Go
can...
like that and stop
Yeah.
a horde of goblins.
No! There's like 3 of them too. It's like, no.
Well, what
Okay,
was it? 34?
34. Okay, just
roll
Yeah.
a d34. You can write that in, no?
okay. Someone
Try
do
it.
that for me, because I don't know how to do that. Please.
What does these cards do?
They create an illusion on the ground that looks like one of the things from the cards.
Ah.
Oh, you rolled a 34. Oh, that makes it easy, because...
Wait, I have to. Sorry, you guys at home. I'm just gonna. I just wanna. Oh yeah, it works. You roll d34, so 34.
Of course it works. You can
So it's a
roll whatever
34.
die, like, because it's just a command here.
Robbie, was it a 34?
It was a 34, the first one. It's you.
It's me! I created an illusion of myself on the ground.
Oh my god!
No!
With the bird.
Oh, this is awful!
This is the worst fucking outcome ever! Okay, there's a fucking copy of Blinky on the ground, just standing there. I guess
Goblin Blinky?
Goblin Blinky, because I am Goblin Blinky.
In very weird clothes.
And then I'm going.
Where are you flying then? You just pick a card and just throw it backwards.
And I see myself. Oh, fuck.
The card is going. It goes down, swindling down. You have an action before it hits the ground. What do you want to do?
I'm going towards what I think is real.
Okay.
Getting away from the area. I'm just gonna try to get closer to her.
Okay.
You have a poor Nyx that's desperate trying to keep up with you, but he can't.
Oh, right.
And oh yeah, you picked up the bag of holding, right?
I have it on me, yes.
Good. Okay. Then, guys, we have the territory. So Blinky, you're going towards Rill, and Rill. We're going to do Rill and Blinky now, pursuing towards whatever this individual is running towards the edge. So,
As I'm going towards her, I want to just send a message to Videl.
Okay.
Since
because you
I
have seen
know
him too.
I've seen him, so I'm gonna sending as I'm flying, like and it's gonna be why you arrested? Real chasing Leon. I have bag. What to do? Need to fix problems. Can't think clearly. How can I help? Bye. You got 25 words to send back, boy.
I don't need 25.
Is it one?
Good.
Fuck off.
I mean, you asked Vitel, so you know the answer is gonna be like,
We're fine.
good luck.
Help, Rill. We're fine. Guards think we killed people in bar.
He has a weird definition of fine, this one. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going
I have some
closer
more.
to the...
Did
Oh, you have more?
Did I notice it? Blinky was flying this creature, or?
No. Her voice just appears in your mind.
But when we walked out, did we see this creature fly?
Oh, yeah, you can make a perception check.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I mean, half of the group of the guards
They saw the creature,
ran away
but they...
from them.
Yeah, make a perception check.
20.
And you can also do it, Pat, if you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, Videl, you can see it more clearly as you getting out from the pub, but you can see this huge, Among Us flying creature with horns just flies up. Thalion, you do get the proximity of this creature, but the guard just shoves you in the side and shoves you closer towards an alleyway and pushes you towards the road. And you don't see the creature right now, but you know that...
I'm probably before Garbolt.
Valiant get advantage, though,
Yeah.
because he has the crown?
Yeah, I rolled.
he did it. He did
Oh, he
with
did
it.
roll advantage. Okay.
Do I
just-
notice it? It is Blinky. Do I see Blinky on the back of the creature?
With a 20, you see that it's something riding, and it's pale.
Pale.
Tiny and
I respond
Is your
something like
furs pale?
magnificent beast in the
You're
sky.
in your fursuit, no? You're
Right, I'm still in my
fursuit.
fursuit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I respond
Fursuit.
with magnificent beast in the sky. That's the last thing I say.
I'm smiling. Yeah.
Is that the last thing you want to do?
Yeah, I don't think I have more words.
Okay. So Rill and Blinky. So Blinky tries to dive towards. Presumably, it is Rill. But Rill, you are levitating up from the towards the edge. Come up to the edge, and you start running. You can make a perception check though to see if you can see the person.
That I'm chasing?
Yes, I don't think we did a perception check.
We did last time at some point, but yeah, my owl did, and then he told me where.
Yeah. Then it's fine. You get presumably that you can, and you get a general direction from Nyx where you are supposedly going to run.
I mean, I keep running.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to run in amongst all the fucking houses and such, because I know in which direction he's going.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want to draw attention to myself, because
No.
that would be really bad.
What?
Let's see. You are dashing, so it's 60 feet.
We're gonna keep even pace. Don't worry about it. I sent you the mathematics.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking about when Blinky's beast will arrive to you.
I'm not gonna go down to her. I'm gonna do two things before I reach her.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So for
If you're counting in turns, I think I counted that Blinky would reach me if he would stop at me in like. Was it like wait?
Was it 16 to reach Leon? So it's like
Yeah, 16 to reach Leon.
Mhm.
So I think, and if he's at like 1,200 something feet before me,
Yeah.
I think it was like 8 or something. I can find my calculations again because I
Yeah.
think I wrote it down exactly.
But the one thing that I want to know from you, are you following... Nyx is saying that the person that you're hunting is going towards the edge? Or do you go straight through? Or do you go the other way around?
I want to go through because I am
Through.
like Nyx is gonna keep his eyes on him because I'm hoping to gain some distance.
Yeah. All right. Then you
Worst case scenario, I'm gonna levitate over the fucking rooftops.
Yeah.
That's not suspicious.
I am sure that they have other things to pay attention to right now.
what? No.
You're running through the alleys of this small pocket on the upper level of this city. On the streets and in the alleyways, there are not the same as the old tankers alleyway. The old tankers alleyways and that district, they are more like worker class, so they're more like garbage and whatnot. In these alleyways, there are more like small hidden pocket of parks, like the people sitting around like 10 trees and a bench, and children are playing, and all of a sudden, as they are sitting there and eating and having a picnic, long-dressed woman just runs past them, and after that, you can see a huge creature in the sky. They're flying, but you run past it, and I want to do another check. Because you are just running as you're coming to the edge of the street. I want either you or Nyx to make a perception check.
I mean, I said I would use Nyx to keep an eye.
And I'm just gonna roll for Mr. Leon.
Let's see.
That's a
Actually, Nyx
magic
might be...
jump. Jumps off, takes the bag, and flies away. Bad Robin.
Well,
I mean, I'm terrified because you decided to bring the bag this way. when
I'm not
sent it the
above you.
other
I'm
way.
saying I'm not going to you. I'm literally not going to you. I'm not that stupid.
No, I'm gonna use Nyx for now. Where are you?
Well, I'm staying up way above ground too.
Nyxy boy.
9.
I mean, makes sense.
As you're running out from this alleyway, you get immediate ping, a message from Nyx that tells you that I do not see him anymore. Last I saw him was, and he points toward a position that he last saw him, and it was over here.
That's good enough for me. I'm gonna keep heading that direction.
Running or walking?
Oh, I'm running.
You're running, and you reach the position that Nyx told you about.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that Nyx is flying above the street and looking, trying to find any indication of this individual. What do you want to do? Do you want to continue running towards the chateau, or do you want to run towards somewhere else, or do you have another plan?
I mean, why wouldn't he return to the fucking chateau, that little coward?
I don't want to interrupt you, but I think I would have sent a message to Rill.
Yeah.
Also, by now.
Are you flying towards her, or do you staying where you are and flying around where you are?
I'm hovering above the city. I'm trying to focus in on what's happening with her, that I think is her, but I'm not staying close to the ground. I'm actually rising higher probably as I go, but just to keep reach.
As you are rising higher, this cliff, this part of the town is in a higher altitude of a cliff. So you go past the cliff and go up to the sky. The only thing that you are kind of, let's use the alabaster spire for measurement. Are you like in the middle of the alabaster spire, or are you going like the top section, like before the highest peak of the spire? It's like, how high up do you want to fly up?
I want to be as high up as I can, but still be able to. I don't want to be so high that I barely see what a person is anymore. I'm gonna be able to.
So
but I want to be so high that I can feel like if someone starts shooting at me, they're gonna have a really hard time getting a shot in.
Okay.
So high that the people on the ground are gonna ask, is that a bird? Is it a plane?
Yeah, it is.
It's a goblin.
A goblin bird.
It's the green goblin.
No.
Actually, not the white one, but
Or the brown goblin.
The brown goblin. Oh, that would be a good beer. The brown goblin.
maybe it is. Sounds a bit this.
Regardless, whatever. What are you doing? You're flying like middle section in an altitude of like in the middle of like the alabaster spire.
Yeah, more reaching
like
towards the top, but staying
20
about
meters
that.
up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right back.
I'm sending to Rill,
Okay.
and it's, why are you following Leon? Others got taken by guards. Don't know why. I'm flying on a weird horse. Siren took my hat. I need to find him.
This happens when you run to the position that you're in the position where Nyx told you that Leon were last seen.
I mean, as I'm running, I'm gonna fucking do a. So maybe that will give away that it's actually me at the moment I hear taken by guards.
See someone faint. Oh, there she is.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna reply to Blinky then. I need answers. Leon is a changeling. God, this is so hard. Keep the bag safe. Trust the others? Question mark?
What the fuck?
I trust you. No question mark. Done.
Wow. Yes, of course.
God damn it. Well then, I'm rising a lot higher now that she said that I should go.
Can you make another
Reluctantly.
perception check?
If he's sitting on this bird, I'm flipping it. Do not. The second I feel something on this bird, I'm flipping it.
Yeah.
Yes,
So you say you're hugging the fucking bag.
I have literally tied it to myself at this point. Perception. Oh, this is. It's a 17 plus a 9, Robin.
So 26.
Yes.
So as you're sitting on the bird and you are getting higher and higher, the bird makes a little, not a rah, but maneuvering that is going higher up. You are more now versed in magic. You get a feeling, and then you view towards the alabaster spire, and you can see a faint green color coming from it.
Are they trying to intercept me, the fucking mages? No! What can I tell what it
think
is?
they would
I
have-
forgot the mages! I didn't think they would act so quickly! They were going to war! Okay, can I do like, can I tell what it is? Can I
Make
just,
an
like,
Arcana check.
Dream.
It's a 20! A natural 20! So...
They are looking towards you, and it looks like they're casting enhanced capability on somebody or some people that are actually looking towards what you are. You get the sense that they are scanning the threat and probably taking their course of action.
God damn it, how many sending spells have I did?
I can feel like Blinky is sitting up on her winged beast and like, how do I not look threatening right now?
How to not look threatening at this position?
Smile! All her like pointed teeth, like.
God damn it!
Smile and speak
Wait,
in your
I
native
can.
tongue.
I can do
yes.
it. Okay. What is that stupid guy's name? Okay, I'm turning towards the spire,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna try to contact whatever. Hello in there.
Who are you sending to? Or are you just
To
pointing? Anybody?
no, to Karadon, the old
The
guy
mage in the
bad
fucking
eyes.
tower that we met.
Quar-
The suspicious
Quarangon.
fucker.
Karin.
The one that we
Quarangon.
lied to and told that Blinky had a
Yes.
stomach problem, and now she's out riding on a fucking beast in the sky instead.
Yes. Hello
I'm
in
sorry,
there.
the one that Caribald told.
Yeah. Do not be afraid of bird. I am friendly goblin flying.
My tummy is
Make
fine.
a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I mean, he knows who she is at least.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Well, then it's just a straight roll.
Oh,
Actually,
wonderful.
because he actually knows who you are.
Also a 19 plus 7.
I mean, he knows she's a goblin even.
What the fuck, Julia?
It's going well. I have plus 7 in persuasion.
Alright,
Oh.
we will see what happens sooner. So, Rill, we continue with you a little bit more. Where do you want to go?
Fuck, I hate this. I can't use a spell now. It's stupid as fuck because I only have one. I mean, at this point, I need to continue towards the house. I don't see any other. I wanna. Can I like do something really stupid?
The stupider
So-
the better, Nia.
I'm gonna go this way, like straight across here.
Through the alleys.
But I am gonna slow my speed a bit because I am worried that he has
Okay.
stopped somewhere.
Alright.
And I want to send Nyx ahead to keep track, like look at the chateau.
Okay.
But when I am going into these alleys,
Mhm.
as I'm slowing down my speed,
Yeah.
I want to levitate, but as I'm levitating, I want to crawl on the walls.
Are you gonna
Try to
Spider-Man
avoid-
the shit?
Yeah, I'm like using my levitate ability, I'm just holding to the walls. Yeah, that. Like,
So
Are you-
gracefully in your black long gown.
So you're gonna swim climb on
Oh, yeah.
the alleys, but in a higher altitude,
Yeah.
and sending Nyx away. Okay.
Yep.
So you cast levitate then.
Yep.
Okay. You cast levitate. You levitate up, and you take the side of the. I'm not gonna make a challenge because you are just gonna
Oh,
take.
yeah.
But I want you to make a perception check more for Nyx, because he flies away past this section of the city and hovers more towards the chateau.
Mm-hmm.
So make a perception check.
Also, a question. This alley or place, does it reek of perfume by any chance?
You can make a perception check. So it's perception check for Nyx and perception check for you.
So there's Nixie and me.
As you are walking into the alley, it reeks of perfume, like from all directions, but it's not that specific perfume that you're looking for.
I mean, I kind of figured because we're in the fancy districts.
Yes. As you're walking away, you can see like two men are sitting on a bench and go like, I bought this yesterday, Charles. And just sprays towards them and it's like, oh, that is so lovely.
I'm just going to crawl above them like.
They're having like a picnic and smelling of each other's perfume.
Turn your head 180 degrees.
Yeah.
Instead of crawling like this way, I should just turn around and do like the arch and crawl that way across the wall instead.
Let's see. I'm
Crab crawling.
And laugh manically.
So
At least I would be left alone.
this will probably be much cooler if I do this. Well, just give me one moment.
I am worried now when you say that.
Because this is
something cool.
An entire building falls on top of you.
No,
Cheers, Brix. Is that on fire?
no. I'm just gonna show you the lower level of the chateau, because you are coming towards the chateau, and I will tell you. And I'm gonna do this. This is because I want everybody to see. So I made a view for everybody. So your icon is over here. Do you see it?
I need to zoom out. You see shadows? Yes, 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 I see
Over
it.
here, and do
Yeah.
everybody else see as well?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Then because I made some things that all of you can see now, and also the chat at home.
I can move real.
So, as you're reaching the chateau, you can move around as you like with Nyx, because your icon is representing Nyx right now. You can see outside of the chateau, there are numerous of people that are seemingly looking worried and looking and pointing towards the sky, pointing towards the enormous bird that is flying. And they're looking like they are not... all of them, as Nyx come closer, they rolled probably poorly in their perception because they are just pointing towards the bird. It looks like
why they're distracting at the moment.
it looks like you got a moment to just go in if you want to. Like, if you are skulking about, you can look around. There are some guards in all of the direction around the chateau. But the one thing that you can see, oh, that is another picture. In the second level of the chateau, you can see there's a balcony. And as Nyx comes closer to the balcony, there's something odd in the middle of the balcony. As soon as Nyx looks at that way, Nyx sends an image towards you to see that Leon appears from the shadows and opening up a door into the chateau.
That little hoe. I mean,
But you are you can scout around with Nyx if you want to around the chateau, because Nyx has only access to the lower level right now. So Nyx can skulk around and look into the windows if you want to, and see if you want to see something. I will tell you if you have to do another like stealth check or another perception check if you want to. I have spent so much time with this show, so I do not kid.
I believe
cool.
you.
So wait. I saw that Leon poofed out of the fucking shadows up there.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I should show you the upper level instead.
It doesn't happen to be like there's a open window or something?
In the around the chateau, or in the upper level of the chateau.
I
Yes.
mean, I'm mostly interested in the upper level of the chateau where Leon is.
How large is Nyx?
Maybe chimneys.
Kind of large. It's a Nyx. No, Nyx is a small silver suite right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
In the previous
Oh.
one, it's a smart. It's a
Spooky
little
looking
bit.
silver sweet, but it's a silver sweet.
It is not specifically like a small silver sweets are like sad salad, like small birds. But Nyx is a weird creature, so it's like a slightly. It's a silver sweet, but it's like the size of a dove in the size. It's a fat silver sweet.
Yeah.
Actually, in the upper level with a 17, in the upper level there is no open window. The only place that you can see there is an open window, it is on this side. I can move Nyx over there. It is an open window over here. In the second level where Leon got into. So in the level above, Leon get into that room that is above this room. But there's an open window on the first level. In here.
Cool. In that case, that's only during one round, so there is no point in doing that for you, you little birdie. I will just, for now, keep a memory, like a little memory note of that window for myself, and have Nyx just be a fat silver sweet and fly around and like do a head count on how many guards he can find.
Okay. There won't. Doing a sweep around the chateau. Also, I'm gonna look at the second level just to be sure. In the first level, on the ground level, there are 7 guards patrolling outside, and on the balcony, as Leon went into one of the rooms in the upper level, a guard came out as well, nodded at him, and stands also in the balcony as well. So there's 7 guards in the bottom and 1 guard at the balcony that you can see.
Fucking chicken.
So, what do you want to do?
I was just gonna say, before I do anything more, should we go back to Blinky
Mm-hmm. We're gonna
Maybe.
go back to Blinky. Yeah.
to see how
I want
what's
that sword.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in there, Per. So, Blinky, what do you want to do? I'm gonna switch map back to the over of Varil.
Okay, the towers. Is there things coming still?
After you have shouted or said the message to it, it seems that nobody is reacting. It's still a light coming from the tower, and then you hear the scream of, "Oh my God, it's a goblin!" coming from like this way where you're coming.
God damn it!
more.
Like, this is shit. This is so shit.
Yes.
So, what do you want to do?
I didn't get a response from him, I guess, from
No.
the tower. No, okay.
No.
Such an asshole, he's so rude.
Clearly.
uh,
You should have thanked him for the Oculus drops.
My Oculus drops.
okay, I've been in this city once before, right?
No.
Briefly. No, I haven't. I just know of the city that there's
You know of the
places.
city, yes.
Okay. When I'm up here, can I stay? How much do I see of the city?
Everything.
Everything. Good. Wonderful.
Is there
a part of the city that looks like the shitty place of the city?
From where you came from.
Okay, wonderful.
No, it's more. If you look, I would say that it is around, where the old tankard is. That is
around
kind
the
of
Drunken Goblin.
yeah. This part is kind of like not shitty, but it's like worker class. Yeah, around the Drunken Goblin, I would say it's like not the slums. It's no slums, but it's a very good city, but it's a worker class. So I would say around the Drunken Goblin and around the old tankard, it's probably like the shittiest of the part.
Okay.
Of the time.
I'm gonna slowly head towards that direction and kind of keeping an eye on the tower, looking around. And before I do what I'm about to do, I'm just gonna look into the bag quickly
Oh yeah.
first. And I'm just gonna like look into the void and be like, "Hello? Are you in there?"
This is when like 5 different voices answers her, and she's like,
Yes.
"What the fuck is she
Which of
put in
us?
here?"
I'm asking the guy in the
Who are you
scepter,
addressing?
not the necklace, not the key, not the thing, not Vicka,
Just here.
not Akka either.
There's so many voices that could reply from that bag. Have fun.
There are no response from the bag when you're asking who are you there. It's just an empty black void in the bag.
Oh, so you want to be the silent type for once? I know you speak to my friend all the time. Okay, how about this? Let's make a deal, you and I. Are you interested now?
There is no response as you're flying about. You hear that the scream, the shouting as you are going across the city. As you're reaching the first set of wall, you hear that the screaming intensifies as Blinky almost flies over the first set of like wall of this that is making this district.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And there is no response from the bag still.
Your loss. Fine. Option number 2. I'm just
Put
gonna.
your grabby paw inside the bag.
No, I don't know where it is.
I don't know what you're looking after.
I'm just wanted to talk to the thing.
You want to reach down and search for the scepter, or
I know they have hidden it well, so I can't find it. But I can shove my hand in there. I can shove my hand in there, feel if I can feel it.
you you think about it, and there is no scepter.
No. Figured.
Nope, not the scepter.
It's just another
Clear
of
rod,
black
but
vibrating rods.
Okay, I'm
Damn,
doing
you guys.
another sending.
Okay. How many sendings do you have still? Is
This is
your
the last one. I'm saving one spell slot for other things, and I've used everything for this. And I'm sending it to Siren.
Mm.
Yeah,
This
Hey,
is
it's-
waiting for.
gonna be. Believed assassin was yours? Not upset. My fault you got hurt. Will surrender to you willingly. No need to hunt me down. Sakra. That's it.
As you're flying over the first set of the wall, you can see the guards are pointing towards you and assumingly does not attack you. They're shouting and you get the sense that they are awaiting orders what to do with this possible threat or whatever this is. And then as you fly over and you're reaching towards the district where you can see the pub, the Drunken Goblin, you get a response. Ah, Blinky. Oh, assume I was attacked. Poor judgment. Poor goblin. Well, we meet. Meet me at Drunken Goblin.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course he wants to meet there. If there's a drunken goblin tied up in that tavern, and like a little monkey, Robin, I don't know what will happen this evening. You best be behaving. Okay.
Then the career
then-
as a DM ended for Robin.
Your deck of
Okay.
magnificent
read-
things.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
reaching
wondering what is
to
your
this-
copy doing right now?
What?
Your copy! The
Yeah.
illusion from the deck!
Yeah, that I'm worried about too. It's just standing there. If they
Where did you drop it?
Surrounded by
I dropped
guards,
it
like,
in the in an
The old
alley.
market. Yeah,
If they're trying to kill it, they're gonna realize it's an illusion. So that's
Yeah.
how it works. It's just there.
we shall
Maybe
see what
it's
happens.
I can move it, but
Do
I don't
you-
want to. So.
Do you land close by to the drunken goblin, or what are you doing?
First, I'm reaching into the bag of holding,
Yeah.
and I'm taking the necromancy book.
Okay.
I'm taking it with me. And then I'm gonna go to the tavern. I'm gonna make sure I'm in an alley.
First of all, do you just go there and land, or do you land? Where do you land on this Among Us beast that you're riding?
I'm gonna make it drop me on a roof. And make
Okay.
sure I'm gonna try to do it stealthily, as stealthy as I can do with a big bird, but I'm not gonna just drop like a cannonball, like, oh, there the goblin dropped off on the roof. Like, I'm gonna make it swoop down, and in the
Superman
swooping I'm gonna do and just jump
You're
off
not
on the
doing
roof.
an X-Man like
No.
jumping down.
I'm not
Okay.
doing an obvious landing like that.
Make first an acrobatic check, because you're dropping from a quite a angle.
First, before I'm dropping, I'm tying the bag of holding to my periton, and I'm commanding it, after you drop me, get up, like up, and you stay
Okay.
there, and do not
The-
let anyone touch it.
The periton nods as they're flying, and I want you to make an acrobatic check to see how you manage to fall, and then a stealth check when you land.
On a side note, how
Yeah.
far have we gotten?
I'm coming to you after this rolls and before the drunken goblin.
Okay.
The
I
stealth
was gonna
landing.
see how they are walking with the guards, and there's like this fucking periton that zhoof,
Yeah.
zhoof.
Yeah,
Indeed.
And they're like,
And the stealth, was it?
and a stealth, yes.
I'm
So-
friendly!
As the periton just drops by, and you jump closer to one of the rooftops. You jump on it with a 20, you just land on it, and with a 22, no sound as you jump, as the periton just flies up to the sky. And during this instant, I want the periton to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
oof, now someone is shooting at it.
Now, yeah. I just need to find my creature. Wait, I have it in my character sheet, extras.
Oh yes, that's where I keep Nyx as well.
We will soon go
dex-
to you.
A dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw, yes.
+4 is I'm rolling really good tonight.
That is very good.
Yeah.
And as your animal or your beast flies up, getting quite close towards one of the towers, you can hear a very mechanical and then this huge like bolt from a ballista just flies across it, as accompanied with arrows. Just a few of them hits the creature, but it managed to fly upward
I probably
and
that
gets
might-
out of reach. But people are in high alert of this creature now.
Yep. Figured. I'm telling it to just. I'm sorry. Continue upwards in my mind.
You can hear it in your mind. You get the response is equivalent to "fuck" as they're flying upwards.
Sorry, it happens a lot with us.
And with
And
that,
then I'm putting on a disguise
okay.
on top of my other disguise.
All right.
Wear a fake mustache.
Glasses. The big nose.
So before Rill and Blinky gonna do anything else, we'll go back. We'll
No.
go back.
No, go back to the
Yeah.
others.
We go back to the others. As all of this thing is happening, the guards are quite in a high alert when you are pushed out from the inn, as they are shouting to each other. Did you see that fucking beast? Yeah, we're gonna shoot that motherfucker down. Yeah. But first, we cannot travel, and they just shove you towards the gate and pushes you, and you get the message and everything during this time.
When
as
we
well.
get out of the old tankard, is it a
Mhm.
crowd? Is the ones that
There are no crowd outside. No.
The ones that were hurt inside, are they close by?
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah.
And you are getting dragged on the street, and there's a small gathering of people, not from the old tankard, but there are people just looking at you and then looking up to the sky as people are screaming and pointing at this humongous creature just flying above their city. And after do you want to do something, or do you just want to let them drag you towards your destination?
Are we all bound?
You're all bound, including Garbod as well.
But Garbo took away his bindings.
But he's
Like
following.
pretending.
Yeah,
to
he's
bound.
pretending to be bound, yeah.
I'm gonna start talking Elvish to Thalion.
Okay.
And I got a message from Blinky.
I look at you.
She's chasing Rill.
I nod.
From your behind, Vidal, you get a shove. Shut up!
Please say that they see this illusion of blinking.
In the alleyway as they pass by.
The four
Standing
people that
on
are
there
going, the four people that are walking with Vidal with them, they're not seeing this illusion. There was the other four that ran towards.
Oh.
So you
What a
didn't manage
shame.
to see.
Do we hear they shout goblin?
When you are like outside of the gate, as people are ushering you through the gate, you hear there are some commotion. You don't hear goblin, but as soon as you're getting like towards like the Varil barracks, you can start to see like huge bolts from like the ballista just trying to shoot this creature down. And they are taking you quite rapidly throughout the city.
Are the Mist Wanderer with us too?
Yes, they are the fourth person. You have each one guard that is walking with you, and the last guard has the Mist Wanderer tied up still, around and lifting and carrying him away, together with you.
I look over my shoulder and I try look at the one who's ushering me forward.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to take us. We only saved the people in the tavern.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
The goat is right. It was these guys who killed them. And I point to the assassin.
You nod towards it because your hands are tied. But
Oh yeah, a 3! I add a bat!
I mean, that is about how believable that is, though.
Yes.
as Vidal, you're talking, he has shoved you again. Yeah, you can tell that. You can tell that to the High Judicator when we are done with you.
Sounds fun.
And they are pushing you through the city again. Garbo doesn't really say anything towards this part. He's just muttering a little bit to himself. You get the sense that he is frustrated in this situation because he is the law. And he is getting through this procedure that he thinks is unnecessary. But he doesn't say anything about it.
Preposterous.
You get to this point of and then they are ushering you towards the upper side of Varil, and they stop for a bit. They talk to people amongst themselves, and they directly take you towards the Varil prison. Do you wish to do anything, or are you allowing them to do this?
When we get inside, is there any... Do we pass any guard that looks like he might have a set of keys or something?
Make a perception check as you're coming closer towards the prison.
Ooh.
As you're walking in towards the prison, outside of the prison there are 4 guards stationed outside of the doors. Then open up this very large oaken wooded tree with these metal bars around it. It takes some time to open it up, but as you come in, there is heavily guards everywhere in the first level, as they are ushering you inside, and they're taking you to a point of stairs. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you come to this very long corridor with these metal bars. They move it aside, and the person that is opening the bar looks like a guard, but it's more lightly clothed. And on his belt, you can see there's a heavy collection of keys around him. Around his belt.
I think I pass on that plan. He will notice very quickly that he has no keys.
I mean, your hands are tied behind your back as
Yeah,
well.
but I could like stumble and oops. No, I will not try anything.
Please try.
You're
Try
pushing.
to steal it with your mouth.
You're pushed into the prison, and you come to the very, very far end of this corridor. You can see there's another set of like metal bar door and a stairwell going downwards, but you don't go downwards. You go into together in a cell together, you three, and it's nobody else in that cell. And they take the Mist Wanderer downwards. They open up the metal bar and go downward with him, and they close the bar around you, and you're still tied in your ropes in the prison as well. As you are standing in there, the other guards take your weapons and they take your belongings as well. Only letting you having the clothes on and boots. But they take your weapons. They are rummaging around your person and doing investigation checks on you to find potential like hidden blades, hidden weapons, or anything that you have magical on you. They will
Did
just
they
take from you.
jewelry as well?
Yes.
Rude.
Yeah,
Do they
that's
take
true.
my boots?
No, they don't take your boots because
They take your laces though.
Oh no!
but you get the sense that they are very thorough with your stay here in the prison. And after they have taken your weapons, your belongings, they take them away back towards where they came from, and you are left alone. You, Vidal, and Garbod in here.
Did they take Chester?
I do not believe that they have seen Chester yet.
Okay.
I mean, if they went through Garbod's stuff,
Yeah.
they
They
would
just,
find
they
that
just
he's-
took him. They just
Yeah.
took the stuff. They just
Does it-
look into the stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
Yeah.
they probably took Chester, but they don't know that they
Surprise!
took Chester. So
Oh.
that's gonna be interesting.
Mm.
So, you're in the prison and you're tied up. Do you want to do something? Do you want to say something to each other? You can do whatever you feel like.
Well, this is a deja vu, Stallion. Are we still we're still tied up? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're
But not Garbod.
I just
No.
sit on the bench and stare ahead of me. I don't really know what to do. I'm used to these kinds of situations, and I just, what happens happens.
Luna's mentally left
and
the building.
I'm going to play Garbod as I think Kalle would play him.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to rewind and knock out some guards.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it
Froze's
what
hammer.
I think is good for Garbod if I would have played Garbod. But in a twisted of Kalle's, I'm gonna have my inner Kalle talk for me.
Is it rope or is it shackles?
It's rope.
Rope. I
As
try
you're-
to cast produce flame
Okay.
on the ropes. See if
Can I see that Videl is starting
Yeah.
to cast a spell?
Yeah. As you can see, Videl is sitting close by towards the corner, I imagine, and
Yeah.
he's trying to produce a flame. And all of a sudden, you can see this red-orange glow come from his back.
I look at him and don't. We just stay here.
And as
things
soon
will
as you
be all
as-
right.
and
Do
as soon
not
as you start
cause
to
any
talk,
trouble.
you can see as you're looking towards Videl. As soon as you start to talk, you look at Garbo. He just show his hands like he has.
Well, Garbo, do not kill anybody or knock somebody out. Just
He's-
sit here.
He's gonna go. I'm not gonna do anything.
Hmm.
Are we gonna get the hell out of here, or are we gonna sit this one in?
Well, where are we gonna go? They are gonna look for us in the
Oh wait,
entire...
they can't arrest us. Do they know who I am?
Apparently not.
Well, you threatened the guy before the guard, so I guess they suspect us.
Yeah, but he deserved it.
Yes, he did. But you could have chosen a better moment.
He looks at you. There's always a moment for justice.
Garbo, I
Sorry,
suggest
Kalle.
you get some sleep.
Actually, I agree with Thalion. That was a pretty bad moment to threaten to kill.
But he was a bad guy.
Sure he was. But we needed information.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Shall we get away from this shit, or do you want to stay this shit out?
I lay down on the bench and like pull my hood down, and you do whatever, Garbod.
How do you
He looks at Vidal.
Am my hands loose?
If you have continued with the produced flame and ignoring the wishes from Thalion,
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
no, and after some few seconds, you are released.
Perfect. I tried to do some druid craft on the walls, and I want to see if I can detect if they're magical absorbent or something like that.
You casting druidcraft all over the.
Well, apparently
get-
not.
You get the sense that they are not magical proven. No.
So, Thalion, you just want us to sit this one out.
What are we supposed to do? If we get out of here, what are we supposed to do?
Garbo just said, "Well, they are the law."
So
They
first you want
are
to,
the law, yes.
yeah. Do you want to bash their heads in? Then you want to sit this one out.
Sure.
I
Well,
gotta do a
I
medical
understand.
check.
I understand I understand what they did towards you, but towards me, so unacceptable.
I think you're sick. So, what can we
Is
make
anyone-
of Annabella?
First of all, is anyone here hurt?
Good.
I think Garbo is good, actually. You can look into his character sheet.
What about Annabella?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's-
he's okay. Garbo is okay.
that shadow being, shadow walker or whatever you call it, said that we were protecting Annabella.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah,
Was that the woman in the other mansion? Or who is
Annabella?
Annabella.
Who is that?
Yeah, that's
Garbo's
what
gonna. I have no idea.
we're trying to figure that one out. Because he said we were protecting her. That she was traveling with us.
I just mumble. Well, I'm sure they will ask us later. And we can
Who?
explain this whole situation.
Who will ask her? That shadow thing. Mist. Walker, wander, whatever you want to call it.
And then you start to hear footsteps coming toward you from the corridor.
I sit myself down in the corner with my hands behind my back,
Garbot,
gathering up the remains of the rope and trying to mend it behind my back.
here comes the question: would Garbot show his hands, or would he try to?
Well, he tried to hide it before.
Yeah,
She
so
doesn't
he would
want them to know. Yeah.
No, yeah, so he would probably take and try to look like he's tied up. Yeah.
I just mumble, "Good luck, guys."
Or happy.
And this, as soon it takes a small moment, and then it's a group of individuals coming, and it sounds like there are soldiers or some sort of guards, because you can hear the clinging and clanging of armor as the individuals coming closer and closer, and then they stop at where you are, and they are looking in, and you can see there is a group of soldiers. There are like 4 of them, dressed heavily armored with weapons, and in the middle you can see there's a smaller creature. He is about a half a meter high, and he is cloaked in this very beige brown robe, and he has pulling down the hood and look towards you, and he has this very dark obsidian black leather gloves with this huge symbol on the side that looks like it is a golden circle, and with a golden hand in the middle that has a fist in it. And you guys can roll a history check if you want to.
Ooh, 18.
Dalion, you are just
I have my
staring.
hood drawn down, so
Hood drawn down, and you're staring
it
into
makes
this.
sense.
Yeah. Vidal, you recognize it to be, this is a symbol of Inquisition of Magi.
Oh,
Inquisition.
Ishin.
The Inquisition of Magi.
Sounds fancy.
Everything with Inquisition equals shit.
And
I wish
the
Kalle was
individual
here.
has obscured their true clothing underneath the robe. And it's a small creature. It looks like it is a halfling, but it has a lot of scars in the face, and peculiarly a very large scar going from his left side of the mouth down to the rest side of his throat. And he has these. He has 2 color of his eyes. One is this very light brown eye, and the other one is purple. Like, it's very light purple eyes. And it looks toward you all and go. And it has very, very short, like military short hair as well. Brown, very dark brown hair. And he looks towards you, and he clutches his finger, and he snaps a little bit, like cracking the fingertips, or the fingers, knuckles, and looks at you. So, we have troublemakers in town. He leans on towards the railing and go, "So where's the goblin?"
What?
Ah, so you realize that you have a goblin companion.
No.
You know that this goblin is wanted, yes?
Goblin who? What?
Goblin hooing her goblin that. Don't worry, we will take. I'm just applying that you will speak up now, or we will take the information from you.
You mean Blinky?
Ah, somebody that is cooperating. I like you. And he looks towards you. Can you please sit up?
I sit up and push my hood a bit back.
So, tell me, what is your name?
My name is Thalion.
He reaches into his pocket, and Garbot looks at Thalion and looks at Vidal, like trying to just, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I look over at Thalion. Or back
And
of
he-
his head, staring.
The small individual take like a small, like notebook, a pocket notebook, and just snaps his finger, and a magical quill appears.
Do I recognize the symbol I see when I sit up?
With a history check with a 2, you have no idea. But it looks like it's some type of guard symbol, you would say. So this individual is called Blinky, you say? Tell me more.
I don't really know much more.
But have you been traveling with this person?
Not really. Short
No.
time.
A short time that is...
Couple of days.
Make a deception check.
There it is. Oh, I'm bad at this.
He looks at you. And do you understand that you have just confessed that you are in a group with a goblin? And the person that I have indications of, a goblin that is pale as snow. I have a half-orc that has decapitated heads on his possession. We have a goat folk that is running around, believing to be like some sort of druid. And we have also a person that leads to one person that probably has killed a messenger. And that they lost in Goldcrest. How about that? Is this person you? Did you kill this innocent man?
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. He points towards, looking down, and just points at Thalion and tells them, take him. We take him for questioning him first. And what about the others? Well, they can sit here. They can try to rot a little bit. Before we end up talking with them as well. So the guards open up the prison doors and they take out Thalion. Do you want to resist or do you just let it all happen?
I just follow along.
Vidal?
I do not resist. I let them take Thalion and stare at him.
So the two guards taking him and goes downwards, opening up the bar gate and going down the stairwell. And the Inquisition guy looks at the other guards. Stay here. I think they have a little bit of a reputation, these people. So the other two stays outside of your cell. And then, as walking down, you come into a smaller room with bars. You are tied up. You're tied loose from your tidings, and you're placed down at a chair and a table, and across the table there's another chair. The other guard stays out, and the small halfling inquisitor comes into the room as well and sits down opposite of you, Thalion. Put down the notebook very neatly, pick out a ink bottle and his quill, dops it. So, it was Thalion, right?
Yes.
Do you have a surname?
Wait just a second.
Or are you, what are you? What type of elf are you?
My name is Thalion of Neotharil. I can't fucking say it. Neotharilas.
Neotharilas. Interesting. So, tell me, what does a wanted person do here in our beloved city, in the open, and kills people openly?
Well, first of all, we have not killed anyone.
But you killed in Goldcrest.
Well, that is quite a complicated story.
Enlighten me.
We arrived at the city and went into the temple. And we immediately noticed that something was wrong. And they sent a messenger to inform Leon of our arrival. And you know Leon de Troyes?
You're talking about the Duke of this city, yes?
De Troyes.
Leon de Troyes. You know that he is the High Lord of this town?
I know now.
He writes up. Continue.
We felt that our presence was not to be known, so I took some desperate measures. I regret some of it, but
And
yes.
he writes it down and puts up a finger. And why is that?
Why is what?
Why do you shroud yourselves in darkness and shadows? Why are you so afraid? Now, would you tell me that you didn't want to be seen when you come into Goldcrest?
Yes, because Leon is trying to kill us.
Why do you believe that the Duke is trying to kill you?
Because he is after something that he believes we have.
And what is that?
I don't know.
Make a deception check. He looks to you and he places the quill at the paper or the notebook, and he stands up. He's quite shorter. He's reaching up towards the table and he walks around you. Go. You know, Thalion, I've been working here for a very long time. I'm very good at seeing liars. And one thing that I have noticed about you, and it goes around you to the other side and he leans onto the table, is that you're not a liar. I see that you are done with this shit. I understand that you're trying to protect your friends, but are you protecting them with lies? Tell me what you are hiding. What is so important that the Duke wants from you? I can protect you. The law can protect you.
I look him in the eye and I say, I tested you before when I said I have only known Blinky for some days. I've actually known her for some weeks. But still I can say that I do not know this. I hate goblins. Goblins destroyed my clan. But Blinky is different. But I can't really tell you how, because I don't really know her or anyone in my group, really.
So, and he goes back and sits down. So tell me, enlighten me, what could he be possibly trying to receive from you?
Well, the only thing I've heard Leon mention is some kind of scepter. And I have never seen or heard of anyone in our group having a scepter.
Make another deception check.
That was very good. I should get... what is now? Oh, fuck it.
He looks at you and goes, you do notice that the person that has made this wanting is Leon himself, right?
Yes, of course.
So it's his words against your words.
Yes.
And you're saying that your group has this scepter?
He is saying that.
He's saying that. So if any of you would have the scepter, whom would that be? The goat person?
How would I know?
Because you're smart, Thalion. You are a wood elf, right? You have keen eyes. What is that saying that they are telling? That wood elves have the sight of eagles.
Yes, I do.
Wouldn't you say, and he stands up again, that you are a disgrace if you are not that perceptive?
Well, if there is no scepter, then I couldn't see it, right?
There is a scepter, right?
I do not know.
Oh, but I think you do.
I'm sure you do, or else I wouldn't be here, I guess.
And he looks at you. There are many reasons why you're here, Thalion. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. Running away from a duke is a hard task, and you've been running for a very long time.
Well, actually, he disappeared from us.
Because he was afraid for its life. He told me that you destroyed a whole part of the city to trying to take him out of the shadows, and you even fired fire upon him. He was so damaged that he had to run away to safety.
And here you say you are good at seeing liars. Do you know who destroyed half a city block with fire?
The only person that I know with evidence is the person who have explosive chemical arrows on his quiver.
Do you think one of those arrows could destroy half a city block?
No, yes, I will test it this afternoon. But I also know that you have a person who casts magic. And you know whom order I serve.
No.
I figured as much. I serve an organization called the Inquisition of Magi. We think that magic should be restricted from the
agree.
general populace. And I admire that you think so. So please, when you say that they are looking for a scepter, and you believe that this scepter is dangerous, this cannot be held by a simple mere person of your group. It has to be studied by scholars, specialists. Thalion, this could endanger everybody in this city. Would you have that on your conscience? Haven't you had
Of course
enough
not.
already?
Oh, if you could only imagine what I've been through.
I see it in your eyes that you have seen some shit.
Yeah, I've seen your Duke destroying half a city block, burning innocent people alive. That I have seen. I only fired my rockets because I was under threat from him and his guards.
He nods and then a tap on the door. Ah, there we go. It looks like I will have some assistance. Because you have been so cooperative, and we will loosen your sentence, of course. A little bit, but I figured that you will have the chance to chit-chat a little bit. And the door opens up, and in walks... first a guard comes in, walking in, and from the shadows, bless you, or...
I got it in the wrong hole.
Oh, as something would. And from the shadows comes this very long, cloaked man with his dark robe with golden lining, this golden like hands, long black hair, as you see as Leon walks in. And he stares at you, walks in, and sits down at the chair. So we meet again. I will wait. I will wait outside, my sire. I will finish the paperwork, and he will walk away.
Shouldn't you be in here and hear what I have to say?
No, I trust my duke.
Yeah.
And the door closes, and Leon stares directly at you.
You should get a better interrogator, man. He can't spot liars like you for shit.
He's not my interrogator. I haven't paid him well enough. If I have paid him enough, you wouldn't be sitting there. You would be in the lowest part of this dungeon, never to see shining light again.
Am I supposed to be afraid now, or?
You should, but I see that your stubbornness, your ignorance, and your naivety clouds your judgment of fearing for your life.
Actually,
I know of the girl. You know that, right? I know that you possess the girl called Vika.
Okay.
I know what you are trying to do and what your purpose is here, Thalion.
And what is that?
You're being lied to.
Yes, all the time, actually.
Wherever you have been wandering about, disaster follows your way.
Well, that's
And
not
right
my fault.
now, your party members will suffer for what they have done
May I ask
to the
you?
city.
May I ask you one question?
If it serves,
Who exactly are you?
my name is Leon Melasson de Tre. I am the head person of my family, the Tre family. And you and your friends are putting your noses into business that doesn't belong to you at all.
And what business is that?
I am trying to build an empire of giving what this region needs. The materializing and the access towards Mithril. That is the only thing I have wanted ever since this whole beginning.
And do you know what I want?
I know what you want. And frankly, if that has changed, I do not care. Because you, Thalion, are nobody.
Well, that's true. I guess.
And what I cannot understand in all of my years, thousands of years I have lived, why would now a wood elf of this realm come to me? Do you seek revenge?
No.
Are you the last member of that sickening family that I killed?
What family?
Then if you don't have the means or don't know the truth, Thalion, I would recommend you to just... I will release you, and you have to walk away.
Just like that? You don't
Just
know. You don't
like
want to
you
know
have
why
done.
I'm here?
I know what you are here. You're here to kill me.
Well, that's kind of a sidetrack, actually.
And right now, I believe that I have some trouble in my home as well. And there's a goblin somewhere in this city, and I have two of your other companions in a cell.
Yes.
I believe that you are the more you're the more smarter person in this group of yours.
Yes.
So what would you have it? Would you stay here with your friends, or do you have what it takes to tell me the truth?
Well, we set out a couple of weeks ago to prevent, the big ass forest growing and consuming the land.
I know.
Yes. We wanted to
I have
stop that from
noticed.
happening.
But he looks up and it is inevitable.
Do you know anything about that?
Of course not.
Can I do a deception check?
You can do an insight check.
Inside, I meant. Boink.
You stare into him. He is a very, very deceptive person. But you can see through his lies that he is lying a lot. You have a sense that he is not telling a slither of truth to you at all.
I am pretty good at spotting lies myself.
I assume that you are.
I mean, do you want to stop the forest from growing?
No.
Why not?
I could not express this enough, Thalion, but it's not in your reach. And it does not concern you.
I am a warden of the forest.
No,
I love forests.
your family was a warden of of this forest, yes. But they are dead for a very long time, and I've sought to that.
And why would you kill off my clan?
They are a pest to this world. They are the embodiment of conservatism. They want to keep this world as it was instead of showing the world the true potential that it has. Allowing it to evolve, allowing it to be something else.
But goblins killed my family.
A little bit of magic can make somebody else believe anything.
So that's why you want Vika, because she knows the truth?
He laughs for the first time, and when Leon laughs, it's like it's a made-up laugh, like a sociopath trying to laugh out of humor. It is so fake, and it's so obnoxiously wrong type of laughter, but it's so scary in a way that this person is trying to pretend that he is amused. She is not any of your kind. She is special because an associate of mine needs her.
Why? I mean, you could kill me at any time. Why just don't inform me?
Because I need to know where the scepter is, Thalion. That scepter gives me the potential to give this world what it really needs.
An evil emperor?
Justice. It needs justice. You see how everybody in this world is so rogue, how vain they are, how selfish they are. Just copies of copies everywhere, trying to be something that they are not, trying to invoke themselves as heroes, guardians, protector of these realms. Have they protected from this invasion? No. Have they protected from the demons that are lurking even underneath this city? No. They do not know. Because they are cattle. Told this lie.
So you want the forest to consume everything?
I want this region to have a fresh start. Giving the chance for the world to recover.
So you want to kill everyone and start over?
He's striking up and he's doing like, if it has to be done, yes.
You know, I'm not totally against that idea, but this scepter you were talking about, what would happen if you get it?
He nonchalantly looks over to the other side. Power. It is the key to power. The only solution that could help this region from... And he smiles a bit. Lying hags. To sin-thirsty demons.
What do you know about the Red Lady?
That she is a pest and needs to be taken care of.
Well,
she's merely a pawn in my enormous chess play.
well, another thing we agree on. But if you get the scepter, what happens then?
I will release you. And all of your party members will survive, and you will be witnessing the coming of this new world. A world where forests can grow wild.
Right.
Where orcs cannot invade.
And
And
you
where
will rule
tyranny-
with your iron fist.
No. I will not rule. The people will be free at last. As they were meant to be.
I don't really understand you. You want to kill off the world? This realm?
Not. You are painting a very wrong picture of me. I didn't say that I want to destroy the world. There will be casualties along the way because people will resist. It's like a virus trying to cling its way to of its own survival.
I mean, you sound very evil.
He's like, you talk, and you are talking from the eyes from a child. There is nothing. The concept of good and evil. Are you a religious man, Thalion? It looks like
No.
your buddy of a cleric has told you the right and wrong, because he doesn't clearly understand what he is himself.
I mean, if I would listen to Garbod's right and wrong... No.
Then you would understand and take back that statement that I am not evil. I am just
I don't
the
really know what you
embodiment.
are.
I am the embodiment of logic.
I would like to think that I'm a man of logic. And
And see how far it has taken you.
I kind of agree with you that there is so much going on in this world that need to stop. But some dude bringing destruction and pain to restart the world doesn't really sound like a nice thing. I accidentally clicked.
But would I say that it's not only one dude? Plan and a scheme like this, Thalion, and he stands up, needs organization.
Well, you are the duke of an entire city.
Indeed I am. I'm feeling that you have given me everything that I ever wanted. Thank you, Thalion, for clearing out your feelings towards whatever this is and giving me the potential and also giving me the answers that I truly desired.
You know, I don't really know what this is. I don't know really much. I lived in the forest, grieving for my dead relatives, which apparently you killed. I should be so angry and jump you and try to tear your head off. But I actually only feel... I don't feel anything.
And he sits down again and looks towards you, and I understand how you feel. I truly do.
I mean, we have encountered so much in just a few weeks. The people I'm with, they have summoned creatures.
They
have taken me to places of nightmares. I only was made a hag's pie. And I am very tired. And I'm very lost.
We could make everything feel so much better, Thalion. If you and your companions would join me.
I want you to explain your plan more thoroughly.
I will give this proposition to you. I will take you back to the cell with your friends, and you can talk amongst you. And if you agree that we can talk, I will allow this talk to happen. Over
You want
dinner.
to have a meeting with the entire group?
Yes, presumably yes. And do mine. And he stands up and he corrects his robe again, and he shoves off some dust on his shoulder and goes up. And I want you to bring your friend. Bring Annabelle.
I actually don't know who that is.
I think you do. If you think really long and hard. You're
Can I
not
make some kind of test?
Make an insight or an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Well, I clicked it, goddammit.
And as soon as you think about it, you go, oh. It is probably real.
Oh.
But it couldn't be Garbod. It could not be Vidal. It is definitely not Blinky.
Could
So-
be Blinky.
Yeah,
Blinky could
but
be.
but you
royal.
assume.
Wasn't that girl named something else? That was supposed to marry Leon.
It's
Or
a long.
I'm confused.
Are you talking to me as a DM, or are you telling him
Nah,
as?
I'm talking out of character because I can't
Okay.
really remember.
No, the person that wanted to marry blah 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 was named Annabelle.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, then I know it's real. Yeah.
And I will release you from your bounds. And he whiff around with his finger, and you feel the noose around your hands loosen up, and the rope falls down to the floor. The guards will escort you back to the cell. I will meet you at the chateau. Presumably that not one of your companions has broken in and make a havoc out of it. Then will we have a different conversation.
Well, I can't take responsibility for what my group does. This is
You
quite
should.
a dysfunctional group.
You should. You've been traveling along, acquaintances of Nope.
Yes, we have. But
I will
they
tell
don't
you-
listen to logic.
Then you have to make them. You get this one. You will get this one chance, Thalion. After midnight, you will not see my face again. Because I will continue on my travels. And next time we will see each other, if we don't meet, I will kill you.
Wait a minute.
And
You
I
want me
will-
to set up a meeting, but I will never see you again. But when I see you again, you will kill me.
He turns around. Let me rephrase it for you. I will let you go and talk to your friends. And this evening we will have a dinner. If your people will comply to have this dinner. But if you and your group does not come to this dinner, and I will not hear anything from you towards midnight. After midnight, we will never meet, and I will definitely kill all of you. Do you understand me now?
Yes, I do.
And he opens up the door, and he looks at the guards, and the guards come up. Take him up to the cell. Don't bind him. Just let him talk. If he talks and they come to reason, release them. And they nod and he walks out. And they take you up towards the cell again. And I'm going to continue on that note with Vidal. Because before we go on, because somebody we can forget if we turn around. And then we're going to continue with everything else. So, you come up...
Wait.
Yeah, okay.
The dinner was before midnight, right?
Yes, at evening.
Yes, okay.
evening. So blah blah blah. Get released. Dinner at 6 o'clock. We will say, and then if you don't respond, go to dinner and talk. And you don't talk with Leon until midnight. After midnight, you are enemies again.
Right now we're friends with
Yes.
Leon.
I am,
Not
I guess.
friends. I would say there's a window for talk. And they will escort you back, and you arrive with after like something that lasts forever. You see that Thalion comes up again with no. He's not bound to anything. And he is released into the cell again with Garbo, and Garbo just standing close, leaning towards the wall in the further in, and Vidal, you have no bounds because you have fired up everything.
Yeah, but I'm pretending that I am bound. I stand up as Thalion enters. Are the guards staying?
No, the guards leave him, they lock, and they all four of them just walks away.
As soon as they are gone, I rush towards Thalion and I grab him by the throat and I pull him towards the wall.
You bomb, vroom!
Yeah, but by the throat.
Yeah. Do you allow it, Thalion?
Yes.
You
And I'm gonna do druid craft, so small roots will come out from the wall into his face. What did you tell them?
Well, really, nothing, I think.
Nothing? Just
He wants the scepter.
you betrayed Blinky right here in front of our eyes.
Well, who is Blinky, really?
He's our friend.
And she is a goblin.
So
But no matter what, he already knew.
already knew. Doesn't matter.
He knows everything. He knows Rill is this Annabelle.
Who knows?
Leon.
I press a bit harder on your throat. Yeah.
Vitel, listen to me. He knows we have the scepter. I didn't tell him we have the scepter, but he knows.
You met him?
Yes. Do you really know who Leon is?
No.
Exactly. I don't either. He is kind of fucked up, but I don't think he is. I don't know if I don't know anything. But we need to find out what he wants. He wants to meet us at dinner tonight. The whole group. Or else we will die after midnight. And he is a liar beyond belief, but I believe that.
I let Thalion go a bit.
Garvor is just looking at you, Vidal, and go like, nodding.
Not worth betraying your friends.
You hold and I tear his head.
Or a new one.
Well, didn't you guys make a deal with the hags?
Deal?
Listen, we are very deep into a lot of shit.
Hmm?
Yes. And every time I tell you and the others that we should avoid some shit, you want to invest us in more shit. I think that honesty and talking takes us far more closer to our goal, which I actually fucking don't know what is. I talked to Leon. He can be reasoned with if you just see past his mental illness.
What do you think would happen to us? If we go there? with him.
We need to find everybody else.
And
We are free. I think we are
what-
free to go.
What do you think would happen
If what?
if we all went to his place?
I don't know. He wants the scepter because he wants to restart the world. And is that really such a bad idea? Maybe not the way he wants to do it. He wants to, like, destroy the world and restart it.
So, where do you stand in this?
I don't know. I want to find out who really is. I want to find out who Blinky really is, because apparently she's been doing stuff with that cat guy, Siren, who really is a psychopath too. And Garbod, what the fuck are you doing with all those heads?
He looks like,
Aren't you
hey, don't push this shit on me. We're focusing on you now. My heads are my heads, and they have a purpose.
And if you guys think I'm in some kind of alliance with Leon, I can inform you that he killed my entire clan. He made it seem like goblins did it. And that I actually believe.
So,
Someone wants him dead, it's me. But I think we have to find out more before we just follow Rill's babbling blindly.
So what happens now? Garbod says and shows his hands.
I don't know if they are going to interrogate you guys too. But to me, he said that we are free to go if I gather the whole group and go to dinner and talk to him. Or else he would kill us after midnight.
Garbod just said, you know what I think about deals.
Yeah, you rip head offs and go drink beer.
Yep. And I don't feel safe telling about that, but
So what do you guys want to do?
well, avoid Leon as much as possible.
You are in.
well, I will probably have a thing or two. I really want to kill him.
Yeah, but after that, what do you want to do then?
To serve my god, of course.
And what does your god want?
To kill Leon.
Demon.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear you. Can you come closer, Vidal? I didn't hear you, really.
I'm a bit. My throat is acting up.
Too much thing in your mouth, you know?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, thought so. Thought so.
So, Garbo, do you think we should go to the dinner?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I would not eat with that snake.
This Vicka is supposed to be very, very important for Leon's plans. So Vicka and the scepter are somehow connected, I think. And Vicka is right now inside the scepter.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gets the scepter, he gets both.
Yeah, and we all die.
That I don't know. Probably.
Well, you
But
just
maybe not.
said it.
Yeah, if we don't meet him at dinner, we will
Yeah,
die.
but he gonna reset the world. As you
Yeah, I
said.
don't really know what he meant by that.
And Garbos just said, how does it... No, that is impossible. What does it even mean?
He wants the forest to continue growing, consuming.
You cannot allow
everything.
that. No, that's wrong.
How do you... We don't know anything about anything. We've been told that we need to stop the forest.
Galwood puts up a finger. I know killing people is wrong. Because I'm only the one who kills for good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Leon is... He thinks he's doing that too.
No, he's killing innocent people.
According to him, no.
Then
He
do
wants
it.
to cleanse the world.
We cannot
from
sit.
wickedness.
You cannot sit down and eat dinner with the devil himself.
Either way, he's gonna kill us.
Well, if you're going, I'm not going. I'm going to kill him. If I see him, I kill him.
Okay.
Do you think we should meet up with him then?
Yes. I want to know more. Don't you want to know more?
Garbo says, "Yeah, I have to think about this. I'm not in a cell, and I'm my formal self." Because right now it's so much stress in my mind. I'm in the cell together with you, so we need to go the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I guess we wait and see what
And I'm not
happens.
feeling as myself right now, and I cannot take
No,
proper decisions.
Your voice is much a higher pitch than usual.
What do you mean?
By the way, did the guards leave the gate open or did they close it?
They closed it.
Okay. Well, I guess we sit here and wait. You can kill and maim how many you want. For the
Stallion,
greater good, of course.
This is the first time that I feel that I don't trust you. You gave Blinky away on a heartbeat.
Well, he already
to
knew
the Inquisition
she were here.
of Magi.
I don't know what that is, but...
Then you talk to Legion.
Well, you guys talked to hags, almost made me pie. You talked to the mad fucking thing in the scepter. You dragged me into the scepter. You had to go and see the moss monster. And you had to... Ooh.
We've done some stuff.
Good. You think you're good and wise.
No.
You are not. None of us are good and wise. We are just doing things in the blind, following mostly the talk of Rill. If you haven't noticed, every time we are trying to make a decision, she talks and gets our minds elsewhere, and she gets what she wants. I want answers. I want to meet Leon, and I need you all to be there so we can get some fucking answers. And that scepter is evil. Mm-hmm. It's pure fucking evil.
Garbo knows a little bit. I can agree with that. The scepter
agree.
is not good. The scepter is definitely not good, but I don't know.
If you don't trust me, well, too bad. I don't trust you either. No more.
Garbo's gonna be, ouch. Talion, ouch.
Okay, I maybe trust you, but you are special.
Yeah.
And yes, Blinky.
Isn't this what Leon wants then?
Maybe. Well, he wants to see us. And like Blinky, for example, she deceived us for like 2 weeks or something.
But it's Blinky. Still Blinky.
Deceived us how?
Yes.
Deceived us how?
Well, she's a goblin.
So?
I am a half-orc.
I'm a goat. What you know?
I have come to terms, and I now realize that goblins wasn't to blame for my clans.
But how did she deceive us? You didn't ask her if she was a goblin.
That's true, and she has...
You didn't ask her about her past. She had done nothing but been honest and upright to us. If we asked anything, she told us.
Yes, but now we know she's was in cahoots with very weird guys. Blinky is one thing, but Rill, that's where I need answers.
Yes.
I
would love some too.
Yeah, right. We all probably need some answers.
But
I can go with that, but I have to clear my head.
I don't mistrust her. I know she is special. I know she has her agenda.
Garbod, I do not really know who you really are.
I'm Garbod.
I have seen some of your methods, and I think that is cruel and weird, no matter what you think.
But did it solve the problem?
Let me finish. I do not trust you. Videl, you are really like point and do. She
Videl,
points, you
let's
just.
slash his face in. Because you're not. Garbo goes, now you're talking shit.
No, I'm talking.
You're talking. You have no idea who I am.
No, but I'm
You have
talking.
no idea. And I
That's
think
what
you
I'm
should...
saying. I don't know who you are. It's my perspective. I don't trust you. I did
Right
trust
now-
Videl, but I really don't know.
You haven't asked us anything.
But-
you haven't talked to us about our past.
What is our goal here? What are we doing?
We're saving people.
How?
We're saving people, of course.
How are we saving anyone? We all
Well, at least
we
some of
leave
us do.
destruction and fire behind us everywhere we go.
Do we all do that?
Do you guys trust me?
Right now,
No.
my head is not in the same place that it should be.
Please
but
come
I
back
feel-
another time.
Yes.
Do you guys trust Rill?
Yes.
I don't know. I have a very hard time trusting even in my own order. So,
Until, like seen forever, but until today, I trust you with my life, with everything. But when you betrayed by giving up Blinky, hard.
After what you said about Blinky, I feel that she might be okay. But she is. I don't know who to trust.
She is a goblin. But doesn't mean that even though some goblins are evil, maybe most of them are bad, but doesn't mean everyone is.
and then you start to hear footsteps coming down the corridor.
I turn to the door.
And on the door, you can see the small person comes around, the Inquisitor, together with the 3 other guards, and go like, do I have an accord then?
I just stand and look at Thalion.
I just look at Garbod and Videl.
Garbo looks at Videl.
I say that you choose Thalion. But blood
Yes.
will be on your hands.
We got plenty of blood on our hands.
So we have an accord then?
Well, I can't speak for the ones who aren't here. I can speak for these guys.
They could be, if these could be reasoned with, then your other friends could be reasoned with, right?
What do you say, guys? Are we going to dinner?
It seems to be your choice, my friend. So what would you have it? Would you have a bowl of shit in this hole? Or a fine steak at dinner? What do you choose?
Fine. Steak. I'm gonna do it. Since it's a steak, I'm gonna do disadvantage. Oh. Fine steak sounds good.
Garbo doesn't say anything. And you, Master Thalion?
Yes, we will be there.
Splendid! And also, your belongings will be with you at your leave. And he points towards one of the guards, and the guards open up the cell. And of course, don't try to flee. We will find you. We will find you. See, well, it's, you see, when people can finally talk about their feelings and work as a group, you finally find some conclusions, yes?
I don't say anything.
Rest assured, it will be fine. See you some other time, and presumably not in the wanted list anymore. The outdoors, my soldiers will take you out and take you to your inventory. Have a very pleasant dinner, or if you don't, have a godly day. and you will be leaned out towards. And you will receive all your belongings again, and you will come out of the prison.
The entire walk through the prison and a bit of walk outside. I'm gonna do Druidcraft and put some halfling farts in Thaddeon's nose. I'm gonna concentrate so much on that. I'm not gonna even notice anything. I'm gonna put on my bag, but I'm just staring at him. I'm gonna give it all.
All right. And with that, we're gonna make a transaction. While
really
this is
don't
happening,
know what I have done.
and also I have to make this to Per. Very nice, very nice. That is a character progression, is something, and also to Daniel. And to me as Garbod, of course.
Yes,
I think I nailed it.
Garbod, really?
Well needed therapy. I thought about it like you're stuck in an elevator together and you have to talk about things you never wanted to talk about.
And I have to
Yeah.
say, guys, it's so hard to play a character that I don't have responsibility for.
Yeah, and
So-
who knows what Kalle should have done?
No, I would,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would think that Kalle could have that response next time. Like he was like in shock of what has actually happened.
Yeah, because in some way, I think it's lucky that Kalle isn't here.
Yeah.
It would have been
So
a
sad.
50-50 chance of your head dangling from his hip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
I think
I think it would be. It wouldn't be Vidal who did that. It would be like. It would definitely be Garbod.
the outcome of this would have been quite different, I think, if Kalle was here.
Yeah.
I
Maybe,
think so,
maybe
too.
not.
Even before the prison, maybe.
Before, yes. But also, rest aside, before everything, this is happening during everything else, we're gonna go back to Rill. As you are hunting the presumed Leon towards everything, and Nyx has reached and have given you the information that you have been given. What do you want to do?
Oof, I was not prepared for this. I was so sure it's gonna be Blinky.
No, you were the first, so yeah. You have been not going for a while, so
What do I do at this point? How can I fuck things up? A lot. Let's
Find a way. We know.
madness.
watch me make the world burn before he can.
Burning down the house.
The thought has already struck
Wow.
my mind.
What? Someone already tried it yesterday. Might as
Yeah.
well. They're not gonna accept it twice.
So it was it 7 guards on the lower?
Seven guards on the ground and,
And then
one on
one-
the balcony.
Okay. And 1 open window.
And one not
On
open
the back.
window on the on the east side of the I can show you. On the
Yeah,
east
yeah,
side.
Yeah,
of
I see the
the
map.
setup.
So yeah. Okay, so burning down the house. Yeah. I'm just gonna have Nyx keep flying around there for a while, just as the little fat silver sweet that he is. And
Yeah.
I am going to turn myself invisible
Okay.
because this is a great plan.
Okay. You mutter some words, you take an eyelash, and then you blow it, and then you go disappear.
Actually, I hug my crystal focus that I have with me.
All right, you have a focus. Right.
Because I do actually have that with me.
Yeah. Or do you use the scepter as a focus?
I don't have the scepter with me.
Oh, right.
Have you checked every crevice?
The scepter is in the bag of holding, inside the double
Oh,
stuffed special
yeah.
baggie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, are you
hope
sure? Do you
Double
have
stuffed
it in your
bag.
hand again?
Yeah.
It's in the Frankenstein special pouch with the protect from detect of magic bullshit.
Sure.
Says
Sure
in my
it is.
inventory.
Sure.
It's flying above you like a drone. You just
I
don't
am-
see it.
Please no.
Oh, that would be so disturbing.
You cast, regardless, you cast invisibility on yourself.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
I am gonna head over to the house stealthily.
Through the alley or around the edge?
I mean, now when I've seen Leon on the balcony, I am going to like take my time and stealthily make my way over there. But I mean, I am invisible, so I would assume that it's easier. But
As you reach towards you go through the alleys or on the edge, you come to the edge where you can see the chateau. But there's a cliff going down to the chateau. So you have to either use like some magical tricks or you have to climb.
how steep is it? Like, could I slide down?
It's like roughly like between 5 or 7 meters down.
Yeah, but is it like a cliff?
Yeah,
drop?
it's a drop. It's just a cliff going out a little bit like Simba, like that a little bit, and then it goes backwards in like a slope downwards, or like a cliffside. Like,
And that is all the way around. There's nowhere.
you can make either a perception or an investigation check to see if you find any other part.
Perception or investigation, you said?
Yeah. With a 12, you look around to find anything, and you can see right here, when the two cliffside collapses into together, it looks like one of these English rutschbanor. Like it looks like a slope, like
sliding slope.
like a sliding slope, because of the cliffs going to mush together. So it's not like you can sit down and go wee. You cannot do that, but you can probably glide or climb down there with some more ease, probably.
I am gonna try to do that then.
Okay. Then you roll. It is not an acrobatic check. It is an athletic check to climb.
Of course it fucking is. Not that it really matters that much, but athletics.
Oh, that's pretty good. You managed to climb down the whole 7 meters from the cliff. Some stones and pebbles falls down, of course, but it looks like nobody sees or hears.
I mean, I did some training in the alley when I was like extra assistants walking across the wall, so I got this now.
And also, as you come to the edge, you can see that you can jump from the edge line over the fence.
Sweet, I'll do that.
All right. You jump over and you are on the grass, and we will switch back to the chateau. And now, Rill is Rill and not Bird.
Woohoo!
You are over here.
Wrong side.
This episode is just filled with character build-up, infiltration, and then another
Clever
talking.
decisions. It's called clever decisions.
Distrust.
Yeah.
I think it's actually good for the group. This episode has been so good for the group.
Yeah.
We're growing.
Yeah.
We're growing.
Yes.
The first step to fixing problems is telling them you have them.
Yes. So,
Okay.
Rill.
So, I will sneak towards the window that I know is open. But whilst I am doing this, I will have Nyx sit on the ceiling and sing like a silver sweet
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't really know how to sing. So it's kind of like noisy and irritating. And it's like sitting there like...
Okay, yeah. I want you to make a stealth check, and you have advantage because you are invisible, and also because that Nyx is making a terrible.
He is the perfect little silver sweet, okay?
Meh. You stealth around, and as you come around this side, also you can move your person if you want to.
No, not wrong one.
You move around, and as you are getting close by to them, they're talking a little bit like, "Oh my god, when will we eat? I don't know. And all of a sudden you hear it from the ceiling. Like, what the fuck is that? And one of the people just spot Nick and go like, holy fuck, Richard, yeah. Do you fucking see that shit? And he goes, oh my god, that is the fattest silver sweet I've ever fucking seen. And they just continue.
Perfect. Nix is getting his private show.
Yeah. And you come around to the other side, and you can go with your character, whatever you want.
Crawl to the window.
Are you
And-
like singing? Dum, dum,
Yeah,
dum,
I have my
dum,
own
dum,
soundtrack.
Dum, dum, dum. Make a perception check.
I'm picturing more like Kronk.
You see that there are.
Me too.
You see that there
perception.
are. Yeah, you see there are. Actually, I can remove some stuff because this is open. Boop.
So you said I should do a perception check then?
Yeah, I took away some things, but the thing is open. Before you go in, and obviously you're a very careful person. Looking inside, you can see there are directly to the. Where is it? Oh, we shouldn't be here right now, but we're here. No, top wall. You can see on the top side wall, to the right of the window, you can see there is a table. A long table with a huge glass kupol. Also, it's like...
Glass dome?
Case?
yeah, a glass case and a glass dome above this very large black obsidian sword.
Good.
It is what you can see with your knowledge. It is a long sword. And it looks, and it underneath it, you can see there's a label underneath it that has, it's a golden label with some text on it. And on the other side of the room, you can see there are numerous of these cases, of glass cases, that are in there, but they are much smaller than the table directly to the right. But they have small items within them. And you can see the beginning of what it looks like to be a bookcase. You get the sense that this probably is some sort of gallery of some sort.
I get the sense that the Tre family likes to show off their riches. Well, I'm gonna try to climb in as quietly as I possibly can.
And you do that with ease.
Just
And you can see there's this room with numerous glass cases everywhere, and there are items. And there presumably no person inside. And also, there's a working station right across the room where there is a table with this, it looks like this huge map, and are some paper, and there's some sort of book that is open also.
I mean, of
And a
course
candle that is lit.
Eat it.
the
Lick
paper.
everything.
I mean, that is way too inviting to pass on, so I'm gonna like tiptoe over to that little
Håll
benchy
allt.
and look if
Ollie, ollie,
there's
olla.
anything of interest here that I can read.
Any of the paper.
Yes.
As you
I'm
look
trying
at
to not touch anything right now. Like, I don't want to move anything. Because if a paper just suddenly starts floating around, then there's actually someone in this room that I missed.
So you look, and the first thing that you notice, also make an investigation check also, to see if you find anything else. But the first thing that is obvious, this map you have actually seen before. This is a map that takes around the area that looks like the Black Mountain.
Of course it is.
But it's another type of map. It looks like it's updated. It looks like there are other names than you have previously seen before. And the other thing that it says the northwestern Thoria ? And the first note that you can see with an 18 that is roughly very close by, the note says, got this map from Grimst.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Brought it from a merchant. And there are numerous other paper lying around. One of them, for instance, you can see there is a paper that it says Report 14. Do you want to read it?
Can I read it without picking it up?
Yes. It is kind of the first thing that you see. It's like the notes got it from Grimst, and you got and also the reports close by.
Then I want to read it.
No, I did. Sorry, I did. It is report 64. I mean, sorry.
I mean, it's not 69. I'm disappointed.
If you look far enough, Neil, you will find. I'm gonna do this. Do you see it?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna edit, and I'm gonna do like all players, and can only be edited by me. Show to players. Do you see it now?
Yes.
And all the other players and also you guys at home can see this as well.
Oops. Oh, there is a lot of text.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a report.
Wait, what?
Oh, I want to read it, but I'm not going to.
You can read it, Julia, if you want
But I
to.
don't want to if I don't know it. It makes me not confused.
Oh,
It's easier.
I want to pocket this.
Pocket
Do
it. Pocket
I'm just gonna do a quick look around.
Eat it.
You see all around the room where you are, there are these numerous of these glass cases, and there are items of different variables, like there are books, there are gems, there are a variety of things, and it has labels on them as well.
But no people.
No people. The only thing that you see across the room on this way, there is a door. A large, dark wooden oaken door.
Do it.
I am gonna pocket the note.
Right.
But I try to do it carefully, like slide
Then
it.
you can write in your inventory, report 64.
Order 66.
Order 60.
From the best man as well. The little horned beast. Yes, sir. This is so bad. Okay, I don't feel like I have time to deal with all of these boxes. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna first telepathically communicate with the singing Nyx.
Yeah. Nyx, you get a connection.
And I'm gonna tell Nyx to try to find Blinky, or did Nyx must have seen the flying thing.
Yes. Definitely yes.
Because I mean he dropped it off on the flying thing.
Yes, yes.
Like find Blinky or somehow get connection to Blinky. So I have a way to potentially communicate with Blinky.
Oh yeah. Of course.
And then I want him to fly away. He can keep singing as he's flying.
Yeah. He flies away and go. What do you want to do more?
I'm just gonna say that Blinky, like Nyx, now flying away, is gonna have all the lady civil suites follow him because he's special and extra.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I just see him
like,
having
we've
hard
never
time
seen
flying.
a male like that before.
Trying to
All that
fly, but he's
swagger.
scraping the ground. Leaving a trail.
Also, they will be very disappointed because I would assume in about like 45, 50 minutes he's gonna turn back because he can only do it for 1 hour.
Yeah. So,
Yes!
What do you do?
I
stay in
am
this
gonna
room?
head towards the door.
okay.
Actually, first I'm gonna have to walk past the bookcase and just see if any titles sticks out.
Nea, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Of course you do. What the fuck did I walk past now? I don't have stuff for this. Amazing.
Also disadvantage. I'm sorry, disadvantage.
Of course it is with disadvantage.
And you saw it was a 17.
No. I literally no. I looked at my notes and I just remind if Rill goes here, make a wisdom saving throw.
The bookcase
Okay,
is a bad idea.
Regardless, you walk past and nothing to carry on. Just carry on.
I also like that my disadvantage, I rolled a 10.
Yeah. But 17 is like, damn, it's good for you, Nea.
Yeah, but the roll in itself is not great.
No, yeah. You walk through the room, and it's a kind of nice smell in this area as well. But it shifts the smell. As soon as you come closer towards the bookcase, you feel the perfume. As you get closer towards the bookshelf.
What? I don't like that. Wait, there's only works on things that I can see. But I don't see anyone. Do I see a perfume bottle somewhere? That could
Make
be
a perception check.
the culprit to this. Please be a perfume bottle. Perception, you said?
Perception check, yes.
It might be his favorite book that he has been snuggling up.
Like, where is the scent? I'm trying to like...
With like presumed PTSD, you just focus and try to
yeah,
see what...
kind of like that.
And you see a perfume bottle sitting on the shelf next to books about, it looks like geography. And it's like a whole shelf of like 40 books of just plain geography. Like from many regions, and there is some of the books that you can see with your passive perception that is lands and kingdoms that you have never heard about.
Then comes the most important question. Does he have books regarding kingdoms in Galgorath?
Yes. Actually, the majority of all of them is only Galgorath only.
Now that is creepy, considering that all the books from Galgorath were burned.
Yeah.
Something smells bad here and it's not the perfume. Though I am very much considering to just whiff myself with the perfume.
Take it.
No! I will wander around and smell like it and it's gonna end bad.
Lick it.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm just gonna leave that stuff there because this is a horrible idea to just pick up perfume bottle when I'm invisible, because then I'm gonna be like a stink cloud wandering around. I am gonna head to the door.
Okay.
Plop, 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 and listen if I can hear voices on the other side of the door.
Make another perception check.
I am not a rogue. What am I doing?
You listen, you put your ear close to the door. You listen, you don't hear anything. The only thing that you can hear is the wind that blows in behind you from the window.
I hate this. I'm gonna... That is not concentration, right? Where are you? No, it's not. I am gonna step back a few steps, like here, and then I'm gonna use my mage hand to open the door a teeny bit.
Okay. Your mage hand comes forth and it touches the handle. It goes down and it tries to push, but it stops. Presumably that's probably locked.
So the door is locked.
Yes.
I am not a pocket picket person. Well, in that case...
And all of a suddenly, you hear something tumbles down from the roof. And you hear something that slithers into the window and closes the window. You can hear this.
What the actual...
And we go to Blinky.
I'm gonna eat my ginormous snake or something. The fuck?
Okay.
Blinky, as the beast has flown away and you have waited a couple of minutes and the guards are running past, you find an open window to go towards the Drunken Goblin.
Yeah, and it's daytime and my disguise is not terrible. It's believable. I've used
Don't
it
try
before.
to justify it.
I've used it before without the hat, Robin. It needs to be worth something.
I know. It is not like, this is not Blinky, it's not the black glasses, the pointy nose and mustache, it's not that.
Oh, it's
a
not
good.
that.
You look like your former, like you disguised yourself in the previous life when you didn't have the hat.
Exactly.
So you try to look like a gnome because you're not a gnome, but you try to obfuscate your face still.
Yeah, and I'm also putting up like a little hood that I.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Of course,
I'm not looking like those
idiot.
people that are trying to hide though,
Yeah.
because like, oh, nobody's wearing a black hood among these people. I'm like,
Exactly.
No, I'm trying to.
You're trying to blend in.
Blend in semi, and I'm checking if someone is around before I
Make a perception
go
check.
towards it. Well, it's an 18 plus 9.
You look around, you don't see anybody that presumably looks and wait for you at the Drunken Goblin. Do you see that the establishment of the Drunken Goblin is a quite smaller establishment? It is a two-story building. It is quite small, and you can see outside at this sign, you can see this has Drunken Goblin written on this very beautiful carved wooden sign. You can see it depicts in the middle of where the U is. It's a goblin that is hanging from the U, the carved in, and it looks like very drunk and happy, having this huge tanker in his head, in his hand, and you just go like.
We need a design of that sign.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a sign of all the tavern signs one day. I've done 2.
It's okay. It's okay.
One day.
But it seems to be nobody that is there.
There are no guards around as I look around.
No. They are more focused on the immediate threat in the skies.
Yeah, and the fake goblin of myself in an alley.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going in.
You're going in.
Yeah, I'm hiding the necromancy book.
Sure.
On me. I'm not just like, here it is. I'm trying to at least put something over it, like wrap it or something before I.
The immediate thing that you open up, you run towards it, and you open it up, and you are having these fantasies of like it's gonna be a tied captive goblin that is actually sitting there in the corner and getting fed by people. It is actually a very cozy place. It reminds you a little bit about home, a little bit, but it's more interior of. It looks like it has been humanized, like it has furniture, but it starts to resemble like a den, a goblin's den. There are some small folk that are here, And on the counter, you can see a person that is sitting on the counter like this and trying to like clean up a glass. You can see this grayish goblin that is having this long nose, long flobby ears, sitting there and go and trying to clean this this glass. And there are some customers sitting here and they are like eating and drinking, and they are eating with their fingers. All of them look like halflings and gnomes, just sitting there and eat.
I fit right in then. Good. It's the little people club. A real goblin?
You see, as it sits down and you.
What kind is he?
It looks like it's a pale goblin. It's a moon goblin.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, do I
And he's
recognize
going,
it?
make a history check.
Tonight is my night of rolls. I have rolled. The lowest I rolled tonight is 17.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and I rolled 18, I think, 4 times, and then 19 and 20. It's just been wonderful.
That's too sad music. There. So you don't actually, as you're looking at him, he seems familiar. That you have actually met this. You don't know the name of the person, but you think that you have met this person in Kyril.
Really? As in a good memory?
Yeah, it's a good. You get a pleasant memory that probably done something together with you previously, and it takes away the mug and takes like a huge bowl and licks it a little bit, and then he starts to.
Do I know his name?
No.
No. Would I know if he could? Would he be friendly towards me? I would assume semi.
Oh, you know that most of the pale goblins or the moon goblins are polite to each other because they are exiles together.
Yeah, exactly. But I kind of left, and he's also left. So I mean, we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna look around if I notice someone that I recognize though first. Like.
Yeah. With that perception check, I will allow it previously.
Oh.
You look around and you don't see Siren yet.
No, none of his gang either.
None of the other gang members as well. It's just the
Alright.
goblin.
I'm gonna go up to him and climb up and sit by the counter.
Yeah. And you sit by the counter and it's gonna go. Yeah.
I'm gonna say hello to him in Bashkul.
Okay. What do you wish to tell him in Bashkul? You don't have to say the Bashkul words. But
Good, because I don't know where the list is right now. I'm saying, hello, fellow cousin, brother, son thing.
He stops, drops the bowl. The fuck?
What did he say?
The fuck?
And
he kind of like takes the bowl to the side, and then he starts to like, like crawl on the, and just go like and sniffs. The fuck? Who the fuck are you?
You may not remember me. It was many years ago, but I believe you and I come from the same home.
From the same hole?
Yes, the same hole. The silver holes.
He looks at you and goes, Dad?
No! Are
Mom?
you my dad? No, I don't know what I am to you, as we kind of established. Maybe daughter, cousin, thing.
I would presume half brother.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah, and I'm third cousin to the left.
Yes. That sounds perfect.
Oh.
So, cousin,
Yes. On the left.
On the left? The cousin on the left?
Yes. Yeah.
I am Sakrak.
Oh.
Eh,
Yeah, it figures. Nods a little bit. I am Srut.
Absolut.
Srut.
Absolut.
Srut.
Yes. Okay.
You want to hear it again?
No,
you-
I am
are
just
you deaf?
repeating it as I'm conversing.
Yeah. But you want it.
Oh, what?
You want it. Srut.
What is that?
It's my drink. And he pulls out a drink. I call it Srut because I am Srut.
Sure, I'll take some.
And soon it's Slut.
Ah, I see. That's funny.
I laugh nervously.
hmm You haven't.
But don't try to get drunk here.
Why not?
Because I am the only drunk goblin here.
I wouldn't want to steal your fame. Don't worry.
That's how I got here.
Oh, really?
I was locked in the cage, dancing around. And then I killed them. And then I took over. Then they know not to mess with me and I pay taxes.
I'm
I thought it
proud
was
of you.
food. I thought it was food. And then I understand it was money to keep people out of shit. And I don't shit. So I give them shit. And now I'm not standing in shit. So you don't fucking shit the shit out of my shit.
I will not shit the shit out of your shit. Promise.
Shit.
One
Good shit.
cousin on the left to another. Well, I'm cousin on the right, but
So if you're not here to kill me
no,
and
no.
take my shit, then why are you here?
I'm meeting someone. You know him too.
I
A fellow. Well, you know the other people that kind of live with us.
What?
Well, down in the hill. He's a cat. The cat man.
As soon as you say Catman, he is oh no. No. That motherfucker is not coming in here.
Are you gonna try to stop him? You know how that goes. Really?
Shit.
Yeah. He goes where he pleases. You know this.
And behind you, you can hear that, and indeed I do.
Oh.
And the other goblins go like, hello there, Srut. How are you doing? Do not fucking touch me. I will eat your nose. I am sure you will. Please, can I have a table and talk to my... And takes his hand around you. Goblin. You are his goblin!
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Are you? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Take a table, and he walks over to a table, and it's only Siren,
Comforting.
and it
Or actually
and
not.
places you around the table, and he goes like, "I will eat your face, and I will eat your face as well."
Duly noted.
He stares and you go almost the eye gives you the eyeballing you down like you're a traitor almost.
Yep.
And he's like crawling back towards his place and go, and you can see smiling is Siren.
More friends from the past.
Oh, Blinky. So you wanted to talk to me, yeah?
Yep. You know, things escalated since yesterday a bit.
It did. It did.
Well,
You know that I have convinced my other associates not to kill you.
how kind.
But
Wow.
you will be remembering, and he takes a dagger and shove it into the table.
I thought it was gonna shove it into my leg. Okay, that's progress.
And he stares at you. Don't fucking throw money at me.
There's an explanation for that.
And he takes up the bag and slams it onto the board, to the table, and shoves it towards you. You will take this money as a good goblin.
All right. I take the money. Thank you. There is a reason for it, though. You see, if you sent the assassin, then maybe the coins
Why?
were magical, because to believe me, it happened just 2 days ago.
You flatter yourself too much, Blinky.
Maybe.
Why would I ever send assassins to kill you?
I don't know.
If
Seems
you-
not. It didn't seem like you, but okay, here's the thing. You talked about death the whole evening, and then this guy shows up from nowhere out of the shadows, and you flip me on the table and say, nothing personal, and then you jump
I was
away.
trying to get away.
But
from
you
the
flipped me and said
trouble.
nothing personal. What was I supposed to believe?
That it was not here. I understand that I took you're under my wings. And I didn't take you in for your smarts. I took you in for your agility, for your stubbornness. And right now, don't make me regret it.
Well, if you want to hit me, then be my guest.
Oh, why would I hit you?
I don't know. Time to add some scars on top of my fellow goblins after all these years. I don't know. Indulge yourself if that's what you want, but
Oh,
I'm-
Blinky. No, we are such a good partners. You helped me get some money to pay my old debt. And now
Yeah.
we're here again, and we're gonna work together again.
yeah.
Is his face bloody?
No,
It's not!
no.
Fuck! Damn it! This whole plan is shit now. It's not hurt at all!
No. It
Oh.
looks like it's probably healed.
Motherfucker. The whole thing is falling apart already. Why is he always on a step ahead of me? What?
You know, Blinky. I have a proposition to make. And some insight coming from a good friend.
Mm.
I don't like your new friends. I really don't. They're messing around with my goblin, and I do not like it. At all. Especially the wood elven man.
His attitude towards you was extremely rude, and I apologize for it. He wants to play it cool, you see, and he hasn't gotten to the point where that is his thing yet.
Blinky. You understand that you're in the absence of a murderer.
Yeah.
Those where I come from has a different name for these assassins. And I presume that he will join their ranks soon.
Maybe.
I am not here to bore you with lessons of history, but in his eyes, I only saw death. And death will always follow the ones who follow death.
Yeah, you should know.
I have a proposition to make for you. If you are interested, of course. It will help you handsomely.
I actually need your help, yes.
Oh. Well, and he shuffles his seat closer to you on the right side and leans on towards you and go, you first.
Well, the idiots that attacked you in the tavern are the same idiots that are now being taken into custody by the guards. I see a
Mhm.
pattern with me being around people.
Yes, of course. Getting caught here, getting caught there. But luckily, they will survive. Maybe.
What do you
Go
mean?
on.
What do you know?
Well, I do understand that there's a certain person here in town. They're not so keen on letting people survive.
You mean Leon?
Oh no! And it takes his fingers around your cheek and go, "You silly, silly, silly goblin!" No, no, no. This man is called Tadri.
Padre. Who is he?
Oh, it's a person I met in Kyril previously. This is a person that I would call an inquisitor.
Okay.
This inquisitor has a speciality of getting information out of people.
Hmm.
I haven't met the man myself, but my men have.
Is he the one that killed the others?
Yes. I didn't have the pleasure of talking to the man because I was busy fleeing.
Right. Hmm. And he has my
He
associates?
has your friends trapped in Viril prison. I am fearing that they are probably dead.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I want to help you, Blinky, of course.
Just putting more people on my conscience? Is that it?
No, I'm just letting you know. And he leans down and just, I am the only cat that you can trust in this city. Or maybe in the world.
I know. But you don't know for sure that they're dead, do you?
He looks into you. I'm pretty sure.
I want to do insight on him.
Sure.
Oh fuck no! It's a 2. It's the
What-
first
what is
bad
the total?
roll.
What is the total?
It's 5.
Okay. As you stare at him, he is so lying to you right now.
Okay, it's not even a good
He rolled a
thing, God.
1.
Oh, good.
So he rolled like a total of 3.
I don't like it when you're lying to me, sire.
Just seeing what the possibilities are.
You're just trying to fool me to come with you.
Not fooling. I really want you to come. I have
know.
a place where there's filled with magical stuff. Could help you and could help your friends as well.
Really?
What if I tell you that there is a thing that could help you defeat whatever you are trying to defeat?
I'm listening.
There is an instrument that actually draws the power from the moons.
Really?
Have you ever heard about an instrument called the Cone of Inspiration?
No, I don't think so.
Well, let me borrow your floppy ears. And he draws it closer. I know where it is. Are you interested?
What do you want from me in return?
Oh, I want to have your special skill set.
Of
of-
course you do.
Accompany and help me with some traps and some guards, of course.
Will you help
Imagine.
me get my friends out?
Oh, I wouldn't say that is a part of the deal, but I can sweeten up the deal a bit.
Just
I
think
can-
about how thankful they would be and how much they would hate having to owe you a favor.
Oh, that is true, though.
Hmm.
It would be very, very unfortunate for them.
And you know Legion.
Oh, yeah. Hate the bastards.
Yes. You see, this group that I'm with is currently working on getting rid of, well, all of them.
Really? Well, we are
Yeah.
going to a place where they're filled with those.
Perfect. So you see, if you help them, then they could just take all of your little competition away.
If you, then, when we go to this place, I will have not only one of these things, I want two of these things. And you are going to help me with that. So you're going to help me. I'm going to help your friends and get you the instrument. And you're going to let me have my toys.
Yes.
And he takes out his paws toward you. Now. And he stands up and takes his staff. Be a good goblin and show me where your friends are.
Alrighty.
And with that, my friends, we end tonight's episode.
And what an episode.
And what an episode indeed, because it's 11 past 11, and most of our people are going to work tomorrow, even though that I really wanted to continue on.
I could go on for a few hours more.
Yeah.
No problems at all.
But
4
there-
hours. I don't care.
But there are some people here that are going to work tomorrow very, very early.
Speaking from
Yeah, speaking from experience. But regardless, this was an episode that we come really, really far with some character progression. There were some new friends obtained, and there were some new secrets found as well. But thank you so much for to viewing and staying with us this late at night in this episode of The Curse of the Black Mountain. Make sure to go to Roll of Faith's social media, where we have Facebook and Instagram, where we tell all about the other project that we have done, or maybe information about this one that comes out as well. And also head on to our YouTube, where we have other very fun stuff, previous episode of this campaign, and also from other stories we have done on the past years that have been going by. And also, don't remember also to head on to SoundCloud, where we have the first episode of our first podcast. That is a role-playing, but it's a little bit of radio theater in some sense. And probably, maybe some time in the future, episode 2 will come out there as well. So,
Ooh, can't wait.
hopefully in the very near future. Do you guys want to say something before we end and say goodbye to our viewers at the stream?
I don't know.
What a night.
Yeah, progression.
Yes.
Progression, and I would say always split the party. Always.
It worked out fine.
We're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're fine, all of us.
We're fine.
Always split the party, and also remember to hug a friend when you see a friend. See you guys next Sunday. Hopefully.
Don't
No.
you dare!
No.
What do you mean?
I don't know yet, but we will
I
come
know
back
where
with
you
the
live.
information.
We all do.
Yeah,
We got a
all-
black scepter.
No, not the scepter. Regardless, we will keep you updated. We will see what is happening next Sunday. We will see. We will come with more information about that.
To
But
be
I see
fair,
you all.
I might be gone on Sunday too.
So now I'm not the bastard.
Oh, so you can be the bastard, because then I don't miss anything. We shall see.
We shall see.
Damn it.
We keep you updated.
Bastards.
But until this, thank you so much for watching. Have a great one, and I see you next time.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.